when come to my divine Father, He struck you to death after you touch me, touch my children, touch my predestined spouse, and touch all my descendants and my loyal employees. It's a different way. Illness, a disease, stroke, cancer, a lot of things. For you to suffer, you have to suffer for the result of what you touch me. You touch me directly. You cannot touch this body, but you touch me indirectly through my spouse, through my children. You see, the United States government, certain leader in Washington, go after me. The serpent in the chapter 12 go after the woman because the woman be protected by God, so that spew out torrent on earth, and the earth open its mouth, swallow it. The earth open its mouth, swallow it. It means all this destruction the government people do. They pass law against the creation law. They abuse the power. Acting on the behalf of the Satan, the devil, allow women to have abortions, murder unborn children, to deploy soldiers in the war country. The CIA operative operate based on frauds and lying. You know, on the Old Testament, the spirit of lying, the one that destroys everything, that generate war, kill soldiers of each and their own country. The Vietnamese-American War, they killed over 3 million people of Vietnamese. They killed over 50,000 American troops. No one win. You see that? No one win. What is no one win in the war? Iraq war, Afghanistan war. That's how the serpent, the evil power, rolling and operating in the White House. White House is the central command of the Satan called devil. My divine Father tell me that many times. So I'm telling you, I don't have a free will. I don't have a free will to choose what I say. Oh, to choose what I'm going to do. I don't. Because I'm carrying my whole divine family business on my both shoulders. You see that? So I only speak of what my divine Father given to me. the two party, Republicans and Democrat, about the war in Afghanistan. The Democrat, I'm sorry, I don't say everybody in the Democrat, okay, but certain leader in Washington, the Democrat, the politic, they murder my predestined young brother, U.S. Army Brigadier General Dana. And since September of 2018 until now, they orchestrate, assassinate my predestined spouse. The Honorable Active Duty Army 4-star General. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has a lot of sun on his shoulder. They're assassinating him 16 times. They fail. That's how they directly touch me. And they fail. And those involved of orchestrates assassinate him, commit. My brothers say it's a sin against the Holy Spirit. My divinity is one of the three in the Holy Trinity. Those sins will not be forgiven. It means everyone, no exception. Whatever the level they involve. The assassination 16 times of the General Austin Scott Miller, of their soul, go to hell. My father gave me that judgment. So everyone, don't even look to be in purgatory. And hopefully someone will pay your damage. No, every of you will go down to the hell. You're already in hell already. You will come with illness, a lot of problems. I saw it on the news every day. So don't you dare try to touch me. I want to tell you something. In my team with General Miller, there was 11 individuals. One of them female. With her, in human level, she tried to do good. But she did not know the devil force behind that. My pilot, Captain Emmerich, he's a Sweden. Very cute man, very straightforward. Don't mess with him. Very straightforward. He tried to start my Airbus. I own an Airbus 319-100. It has a noise. So he told me we need to do the overhaul of the Airbus. So and I said, wait, I don't have money now because I knew it was going to cost a whole lot. I know that, at least $100,000 or more. And the woman in the team said, I get the loan for you. And my father said, there's no loan exists. And I told General Miller, and I told another person that her husband, that there's no loan, but they keep listening to someone in America and get them loan. They give me 3 checks. All of them are fraud checks. Caused a lot of harm to me. I follow it because General Miller asked me. I don't want General Miller to get upset because my father already decided that way, so I have to do that. You know what happened? She healthy. My pilot wrote to me and said, she's healthy and very smart. Suddenly, she got illness. No one understand what. General Miller tell me she got sick, really surprising me. I did not know. 2 days ago, I got an email from South Africa prophet. He's a real prophet. He found me, I think in July of 2019. I still not talk to him. He said, the first email he sent to me, he said, the Almighty told me, go look for his daughter. But he never tell me his daughter name or where is his daughter. So I pray and pray for 3 years. During last night in my dream, that's what he wrote. I saw a boy and a girl brought in front of me in a white cake. On the top of the gates had this email address. This is my email address. And the Almighty told him, write to her. So he write to me. He asked me, was it you or not? Please respond to me. So I respond to him. I say, yes, it's me. Since July 2019 until now, I still have not talked to him. What's so often? Every time either I write it, just engage in, or will come in within a week. He tossed me an email related to me. My Divine Father appeared in his dream at night while he sleep. Tell him what it is, and he got a gift of memory. So he get up and he relayed to me in the email exactly what my Divine Father told him. Now, the email I received 2 days ago. Now, he doesn't know what I'm doing. He doesn't know what General Miller is doing. So he's told me, there is one of your team member, a woman. She's planned to have access to your predestined spouse phone to get information to harm or to hurt your divine mission. That's what he said. And the Father, he said the Almighty Father, blocked her, did not let her do that. Because the devil has possessed her. So the Almighty inflicted her with serious illness. She will be very sick for several months. Now, several is symbolic of the beginning. For that, remove her from your team. She has a stroke. She has a stroke. You see how God does? I don't know the outcome, but you know, when you have a stroke, it's not going to get healed. In the case of the Almighty God inflict on you, you're going to have to suffer, deal with that. until your physical need die. I don't know her that well because she is a spouse of another person that college with John Miller. I know him for 3 years. So he's a good man. But that's what happened, how God struck you. So I'm telling you, don't you dare even try to touch me. Directly touch me like this, or indirectly touch me. Through my children, my grandchildren, my predestined spouse, General Miller, Austin Scott Miller. The last legal deployment to Afghanistan as was top commander of U.S. force and NATO in Afghanistan. They tried to shoot down my Airbus on November 7 last year, 2022. They failed. They failed miserable. Treasury Department, the White House, the DOJ, I say Department of Injustice, because don't even think that the U.S. Department of Justice are justice. No, they are injustice. I have evidence. The FBI, lot of them, don't do their job. They are involved a lot of politics. There was a 911 emergency call directly from heaven to Pope Francis. His personal secretary, the theology doctor, Reverend Gonzalo Aminos, answered the call, which I already got one of the video there. And he presented to the Pope. Don't think that you are the Pope and God will speak to you directly. That's it's not true. God chose someone, know nothing. And he make it him or her to do something. Because when people in high position, they do their own thing. They don't listen to God. So God grabs someone that know nothing, so he can tell them to do, and they do. So the Pope tells Reverend Gonzalo to reach out to me, deliver the message that my Divine Father said. Deliver this message to my daughter. He told the prophet Benjamin, my daughter. And he told the Catholic Pope, personal secretary, my daughter. My daughter is me. She is fully divine, fully Almighty God, in human, physical body. You see what I'm saying? I still have an email from the priest. And for Prophet Benjamin, he I know this Benjamin lived his life very strictly in holiness in order for him to hear everything my Divine Father told him and relate to me. He always addresses to me. The first he started with, the daughter of the Almighty. That's what my Divine Father told him. And then a little while later, my Divine Father told him, the Queen of the Kingdom, of Divine Kingdom, Queen of our Queen, and the head of the Divine Kingdom. That's what my Divine Father told him, still on the email. I still don't talk to him. I wait until my younger brother funeral, so I have my General Miller to invite him in America, so you can talk to him. I still don't talk to him yet. You see, so whatever he got as his testimony to the world, that this Maria, is the divine daughter of the Master of Universe. She is the Queen of Divine Kingdom. She is the head of the Divine Kingdom. She on earth for her Divine Father, who is a Master of Universe, to rule this world, governing this world through her. So don't mess with me. Mess with me, not going to work. You're going to lose for sure 100%. So the Pope Francis, back in for Warfield time, he said the church and the Pope will support me, help me carry out the work the Almighty, Catholic they call the Almighty Father. So I say, right now I need some financial help for my predestined spouse with General Miller. He's in London. So I asked for help. I only asked for $2,500. So the Pope made a call to the Bishop of London. Bishop Sarah Mullally. Now, Anglican Christian in London, ruled by King and Queen. That's wrong. King and Queen don't have the power to rule spiritual service. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's how the devil get it. That's how you see Queen Elizabeth children, Andrew, marry, divorce, and do a lot of wrong things. That's how you saw Prince Charles. And now it's King Charles III. Married to Diana and have act to marry with his old girlfriend. Cause Diana was died from car crash. There's a question on that car crash. My father don't tell me, so I don't know. And he married to this woman. And now here, the two sons from Diana have an issue with infidelity marriage. I saw that on the news. I don't hear direct from them. That kind of lie, and you tell me that you rule the church? Wait a minute, so the church must be under devil power. I'm serious about this. So the church used the God name and operate and the devil power. You see that? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's why, and the Bishop Sharon Mulally and her church agreed to give me $5,000 donation. $5,000 donation. But before they gave me $5,000 donation, they asked me 3 different small amount donation. I think total like about 700 to this charity, that charity, and that. I said, I don't have money. I think that's scam already, okay? I think that's scam already. The church officer also scam. The church officer also scam. The government officer also scam. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, scammer. For Treasury Department. So don't even think this only African are scam. The church officer scammer. So I bargained down because I already knew. So I agreed to give $400. They asked me to send by Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin wallet charges a lot of service. It's depends on how you use it. So I ended up with send to them $525. They never give me the donation of $5,000. They give me running around because I decide that. So they can see Jenna Miller face to face in London. You see that? They never give me the donation. They scam. And the Anglican Catholic Bishop Sarah Mulally and her church scam $525 from me. And I reported to the Pope. And the priest sent me email saying, yeah, the bishop had to travel for God word. I read the email and I fall asleep. I hear very loud voice, like chandelier fell down, broken. And I saw the column in front of the church up high. And my father told me that was a lie. She does not travel. She was there. And where's she at? Did you see that? Did you see that? So now, I asked the Pope to move to San Diego Diocese. So I still asking. I think I'm not sure. I still ask for 2,500. Yeah, I still ask for 2,500. I stick with that number. So the church was telling me, give me 5,000, and then move up to 10,000. But the church, San Diego, I directly communicated with Cardinal Robert McElroy. Now, he used an official email because that's what the Pope gave it to me. And he gave me WhatsApp number. So how are you? But I wrote to his secretary in the diocese, official email. I asked her, is the Cardinal using this email address, this phone number? She never get back to me. I even called her. She never get back to me. It means that the email address and the phone number that I give it to me by Cardinal Robert McElroy are real, belong to the Cardinal. That's why she did not respond to me. If she did not, if it was wrong, she already responded to me. She's going to say, no, it's not. You see how you understand things? And I also called the front desk of the diocese and talked to financial department, diocese financial department. The donation my Divine Father ordered was $20,000 with $10,000 down in cash and $10,000 down in check make out to my name. The Cardinal tell me, before that the church gives you this donation, you need to pay for membership free, $320. I'm not sure what kind of membership. And make a small donation of $600. The point here is it is when someone needs help, don't have the money, and you ask them to make donation to the church before the church make donation to them, or before the church take care of them, is serve as two purpose: scam and denies the people needed support. You know how human make law against God law? You see that? Interesting thing. The Cardinal gave me the appointment at 5:15 on Monday. I think it was the 6th, March the 6th. And he gave me the address of the diocese center. I expect to come there to see the Cardinal and the officer of the church who processed the donation. I came. The Cardinal not there. The church officer not there. There was a movie. There was a movie night on the basement. The front desk, a person. His name is Charles, Charles. He told me the Cardinal is not in, and he went to look for Cardinal's secretary. She left already. So I wait for more than an hour in the waiting room. So Charles was the front desk Charles person. He's an old man. We're chatting with me. So we're talking over an hour. During that an hour, I texted to Cardinal, I think 5 or 6 times. He did not even read his message because it's a WhatsApp number. So when he read the message, I knew. He never read. So accidentally, I asked Charles, how's the church doing? He say, not good, because the state of California make a new law, allow victim of clergymen, sex abuse, continue to sue the church. What? So the church financial situation not good. It's horrible. It's horrible. The money from people offered to God through the church to take care of those in need. The church used that money to protect clergymen, abuse power, sexual conduct, Now, he didn't say minor, so I cannot put in here. I just say what he gave it to me. You see how wrong it is? And here at the church, tell me to pay membership fee. I don't know why they want, what kind of membership fee? I'm a daughter of the Almighty. I am their boss. They are praying to my divinity. And they tell me to pay $300, $320 to be member of their church. The Catholic Church established by my older brother, beside him at Jesus. And when he left, the word passed on through 11 apostles. When he transferred my divine Father estate to me, he says, "Sister, I'm done with these evil war. You come down. You're going to deal with them." Now, the church at that point under my authority. And now the church tell me, the Almighty God, divine daughter, to be the church member and to make the donation. You see how wrong it is? I already explained to Cardinal McElroy. He couldn't understand. He kept telling me the church apostasy. In another word, the church apostasy is based on devil power. Based on devil power. Okay? I am very clear on this one. So the Tuesday, no one showed up. So I left. And on Tuesday, I think around noon, Cardinal checked his message and he texted me and he said, "Oh, I was at Russ. I left the town. I couldn't tell you. So, but I'm for the urgent meeting. So I'm back in town now." And then he was telling me that I can send someone to pick up donation for me. And I said, "I'm not sending anybody to pick up donation for me. It's a cash involved." I told Jenna Miller, and he said, "Honey, you cannot. You don't send anyone to pick up cash, did you?" I said, "No, honey, I'm not going to send anybody to pick up donation." So the next thing, the Cardinal was telling me that someone came, they left the donation at the front dash. And I did not identify myself properly. What does he want me to identify? I'm going to tell the front desk child that I come to pick up donation? He's going to think that I'm cuckoo. You see? So I did not get the instruction from him. He just disappeared. So he said that someone came and said that pick up the donation for you. So now they're telling me the church lost $20,000. If it was a curve at the front desk, the church only lost $10,000, not 20, because another $10,000 check make out to my name. No one can cash that check. Any bank take that check, have to choice it by $10,000. They don't cash it. You have to deposit in any bank account. You cannot cash that check. So don't tell me that the church lost $20,000. And now, the Cardinal was telling me that I have to pay $600 donation again for the church to process another donation because the first one is still investigated. They were telling me that the CCTV saw someone pick up the donation, but they cannot see the face clear. They want me to pay another $600 donation for replacement donation. They never give me the first donation. The first donation is still under the church officer custody. You see how the church operates? You see that? You see that? It's strong. But my Divine Father told me, there's no donation exists that pick up from the fund desk. That's what my Divine Father told me. I just keep that for myself. I refuse to give them more money. No, they scam. They scam. They scam. Catholic church officers scam my money. After not a whole, $9,020 from me. The Cardinal put out $200, and I think another $50. I think I did not pay the whole thing. You see that? On an email from the prophet to me 2 days ago, Benjamin. He said, the Father said, I must not depend on human help. You don't need, Father say, you don't need human help. They need your help. They lies to you. You see that? You see that my Father said to Benjamin? Benjamin doesn't know anything. He just hear what my Father tell him. In another word, the church officer in the diocese of San Diego lied to me. You see that? I am not sure that, my Father said that the Reverend Gonzalo, personal secretary of the Pope, sent me an email, tell me he guaranteed me after I pay this amount, the $20,000 donation will deliver to me within 24 hours. Today is what? 3 weeks later, I still don't see donation. When you give anybody promise, when you guarantee anyone anything, and you did not carry through, and you did not have a legal, right, proper, true explanation, you are a liar. You are a liar, L-I-A-R. You see how, church? Now let me back to Charles was telling me, paying clergymen, sex abuse. Catholic, Roman Catholic, have a very, very serious problem. Very serious problem. I still don't understand why the devil had that power over them. The Confession Sacrament. The Confession Sacrament. You know that if you're not Catholic, you know that the people commit sin and come to the priest and confess their sin, tell them what they did. That means that they feed the priest evil spiritual food. You eat natural food for your body through your mouth. Vaccinate, drop, or whatever. That is, you eat food for your physical body. You eat spiritual food through your eyes, your ear, and your feeling. Because the spiritual food you eat similar to the fuel for the engine to operate. Here, spiritual food feed your soul, operate, generate spirit for your whole body functioning. Your soul do not do the work. Your spirit, generate by your soul, operate your physical body and your mind. So here, when the priest hear the confession, all sorts of evil activity people done, fed to the priest. Okay, here's an evil food here. I feed you, priest, I feed you. You see how the priest ate evil food, spiritual food. And that evil food, spirit, power, operate their soul. And their soul generate their spirit. Now here you see, the priest take the vow of celibacy. You know how the devil got in? Okay, if I don't have a relationship with a woman, I'm going to have a relationship with the minor or the boy, or some sexual thing come out. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, the church don't want to listen to me. I already wrote to Pope. I gave my father, give me instruction to give Pope Francis an email that I'm willing to meet behind closed door with him. I will fly my Airbus with General Miller and my team to Vatican. Meet behind closed door with Pope Francis and the Roman Catholic officer to explain to him. And I let the officer come forward and explain to people. They refused. They didn't want to do that. That's why they did not do that donation correctly. They rejected. And 2 nights ago, my Divine Father give me the instruction to text to Cardinal McElroy that he want me to do the video. Let the Catholic congregation know, understand that, and don't go to confession and feed priests evil spiritual food anymore. Okay? The priests don't have a power to forgive your sin. You don't need to go to join any church, any religion for you to get to heaven. You don't need all of that. The Bible is summarize of creation now, but you have to find a good one. You can read the Bible, learn the creation now, or you can get close to the almighty power, and you do the right thing. Don't do to other of what you don't want other do unto you, that you go to heaven. You make mistake, look to heaven. Oh God, I'm wrong. Forgive me, and don't do that anymore. You don't need the religion to go to heaven. The religion that I already explained to you, the leader in the religion, operating under evil power, How do they guide you right? To do the right thing. So you can go to heaven. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you to send me donation. I has a lot of money. And the Treasury Department hold hostage to my money. I own it up today. The Treasury Department, the U.S. federal government owe me, or the Divine Kingdom, over 50 trillion down with the T. And my Divine Father already ordered, I have to collect in full to the penny. Because a lot of damage the United States federal government done to the almighty property, kill people in the world, abortion, kill children and unborn children, destroys all the country structure. They have to pay. They deny paying my money. My Divine Father imposed a penalty on them. They have to pay me. They have to pay me. And my Father already said He's going to inflict a lot of illness on individual. He will inflict a lot of tragedy in the country because American taxpayer pay for war. Look at the war in Ukraine. You use the American taxpayer to send weapon, artillery to Ukraine, to Poland. Fight Russia. You kill Russia, you kill Ukraine, you destroy their country. You don't help Ukraine. That they have to pay to the Divine Kingdom. Because I am the one gonna take the leadership, the top leadership, to repair this broken world. I will use this money to fix this world. My Divine Father already chose one person. His name is Michael Zimzani, Azerbaijan citizen. Throughout his life, he owned the salt company, salt production company. Very wealthy, very successful. His money everywhere. His money everywhere. I never met him. He found me. My official website. He will his whole estate to Marriott Darwin. God Queen. God Queen. God Queen. I think that's what he said. God Queen. In another, Queen of the Divine Kingdom. That's what he said. God Queen. He died in a car accident at the same time with his wife. Left one son, minor son. And the Catholic in Australia take care of him for several years. And he got cancer, he left, go home with his parents. Interesting enough, I think several days ago, I complained to my father. I say, Father, I'm on earth all by myself. And he say, my divine father say, yeah, all sin gonna come in. He talk about General Miller. He called General Miller. All sin gonna come in, and the team gonna come in. But right now, you are not alone. Your brother, Jesus is here, so right next to you. Your other brother, Donna, so right next to you. Your late parent, so here. I be able to see them in the power level with my spiritual eye. Michael Zimzani, his wife, and Louis is here. I was surprised when I hear Michael Zimzani and Louis is here, and I was surprised. But it not be surprised now, because he was chosen one to do the work throughout his life and will his whole estate to my name. The Airbus, it purchased by Michael Zimzani. The salt company I own, operated by Michael Zimzani. General Miller was in El Sabazan. The bank refused to take my power of attorney and give General Miller money. They keep saying that they want me. They want to give it to me. They don't want to give it to General Miller. So now, you need to understand here. Spiritual food, riven, human life. Spiritual food, riven the earth. That is actually 100% true. It's real true. I'm gonna live it here. I see my father behind me. He was going like this. I don't know what he said. Going like this, right behind me. I don't know what he gonna say. Oh, he was saying this morning before I woke up, he told me I will go to airport to meet General Miller and the team. The church, our church, collapsed. And everyone in this world under the divine power. Two of my team member, he mean the Catholic Camboni priest, Abraham, Sudanese, and he's Catholic. And South Sudan National Chief of Police, General Umar el-Bashir. He's Muslim. He said that these two will taking care of two branches in the divide of kingdom. Worship and helping each other. That's what he said. In another word, that he knocked down all the church. He gonna collapse all church, recently church. I don't care what church, including Catholic, Roman Catholic, Anglican Catholic, Orthodox Church, Catholic, all Christian, all other religion. He gonna make all of them collapse. And everyone gonna be under the divine power, which is, this is the divine. And the Reverend Abraham and General Umar will be the head of two branches because of the Muslim and General Umar and a Christian gonna be under Reverend Abraham. That's what he was telling me. Okay, he said, good job, daughter. Goodbye.